my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's story time. Before we get into it, make sure you guys subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below. So we're gonna get right into it, y'all. This is a story about how I got catfished. Sure did. Yep, this was years and years and years ago, but I still vividly remember so much from this story that I just had to share this with y'all. So this happened a long time ago. So let me just give you a backstory. So I had this one best friend that I have not told stories about yet, coming soon. So we are going to give her the name Millie, and that's just going to be her name for future reference. So me and Millie were best friends, and we had gym class together this one year, and we met this group of girls. So we're cool with like the group of girls, and I want to say in total it was probably about like 10 to 12 of us, like all together. It was this big group of girls, and we met through the like gym class, and then we all formed like our own relationships and bonds like after the gym class that carried on to like high school and stuff. This happened while I was in middle school too. That's why I say years and years and years ago. So one day we in the locker room, and everybody don't need a name. I don't think I'm gonna give anybody names because I don't want to get confused. So let's just say our homegirl. Our homegirl came in the locker room, and she was like, y'all, I started talking to this one boy. He lived in such and such town, and he asked me like, do I have any friends for his homeboys? So I think we should send him a picture. So we like, ooh, like what he looked like, and her boo was fine. So in our kid brains, we thought since he looked good, of course his friends had to look good too, right? Right? That makes sense, right? So we in the mirror, y'all, we putting our hair together. We at the time back then, crop tops weren't a thing. So we used to take our shirts and like pull them up a little bit and tie them in the back and expose, as the old people like to say, your midriff. So expose a little stomach. We putting on lip gloss. Nobody like wore makeup or nothing like that. Maybe like some mascara or something. And we really like trying to get cute for this picture for this little ashy lip boy that we don't know nothing about. And also, we sending these pictures on an Android, so the photo quality is terrible. But we all got together and we taking pictures. We got somebody else in the gym class to take our pictures. We probably made this poor girl take about 100 pictures of us, y'all. I kid you not. And we all agreed on this one picture. Like everybody had to agree. Like something was wrong with each picture, but this one picture, chef kiss. We like, okay, send it through the line, send it over the line. So she sent him the picture, and I kid y'all not, this boy takes back. He listed off all his homeboys. Now mind you, like I said, it's about 10 to 12 of us. I really don't remember how many. I know it was a lot. I know it's at least 10. And he only had about like 5 homeboys. So he sent like boy A, boy B, boy C, boy D. Oh, I forgot to give the guy name. I'm not using no fake names in this story time, because why would you catfish me and use your real name? The boy name was EJ. And I also don't like that because his real name is Eddie Jr. and that's my papa's name. So why would you play like that? But anyways, so it was like a list of the homeboys, and he was just, okay, so it's like boy A, yellow shirt, boy B, blue shirt, like that. And I seen it said EJ and pink shirt. Like, let's just say I had on a pink shirt because my favorite color pink. So I'm like, oh, bitch, I got picked. Like, I felt like this was like my first time making a cheerleading squad. Like, I got picked. Like, I made the cut, bitch. I'm happy. So we geek. Millie got picked and I got picked. So Millie boo name is Michael, and EJ and Michael are brothers. Keep that in mind. So nothing really happened the rest of that day. We just geeked. So now I'm just like, ooh, I got me a new little boo. His name is EJ. I don't know nothing about him, but I'm gonna figure it out. Cool. School day ends. Me and Millie go to my house, and I remember we was on the computer in the kitchen, because ain't no computers in your room. My mama, we don't even play like that. Everybody gonna see what you're doing. We was in the kitchen on the computer, and please somebody tell me, please somebody please tell me, do y'all know what Bebo was? Because it's not a thing no more. Somebody please tell me you had a Bebo page. I know I'm kind of like older, but I feel like nobody talked to me. Like, was that just like where I'm from, like my hometown, or did y'all have Bebo? We had Bebo, we had MySpace, we had AIM, we had what was the thing if you had like a BlackBerry? My mama had a BlackBerry, so I used to like take her phone and like do the little message thing on there, whatever it was called. We had all of that. This was before like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that. We had Bebo and MySpace. No, nobody knows what Bebo. Cool. Okay. I don't know if we was on Bebo though. Let's just say, for just memory's sake, we was on MySpace. Let's just say we was on MySpace. Our homegirl called me, and she was like, what y'all doing, da da da. And I'm like, nothing, just chilling on MySpace, talking whatever, just kicking it, what's up with you? And she was like, oh, I'm on the phone with my boo, and he said he was gonna call EJ and Michael. So I'm like, all right, bet. So it's me and Millie on my phone. We on the phone with the homegirl, she on the phone with her boo, and then her boo calls EJ and Michael, and they on the phone. So we all talking. So I'm asking EJ, like, do you have a MySpace? So he tells me his MySpace name, right? So I go and look him up, y'all. When I tell you the photo that this man used is what he was supposed to look like, the photo that he had on his page, it was like the most generic, like Tumblr looking picture that you could ever, like, it's like if you would have just typed in like Tumblr black guy. Like this boy was so cute and so like it's like he was so good looking, he looked fake. I kid you not. I remember vividly what this boy looked like. He was tall, he had like rich like mocha skin. His skin was so beautiful. He was outside. He had on a black white beater, like a black tank top. He had on a black fitted cap that was turned, like the brim part was turned to the back. And he had these big, like, you know, back in the day, boys used to like to wear them big square earrings. He had them in, and the way he was standing, like in the sun, like the way the sun was hitting his face, the earrings was just blinking, y'all. I will never, ever, ever forget this. Because I'm like, oh my God, like the material that I'm used to where I'm from. Now, I'm not gonna say it ain't no fine men in my hometown, because it is. Only a handful of y'all, but I will give credit where credit is due. But I'm not used to this type of vibe. So I'm like, damn, like I snatched me up a good one. So we talking or whatever, and Millie asked Michael what his what his MySpace was, and she looked him up. Now, mind you, they said they was brothers. Us in our little, I think at the time, y'all, because yeah, this happened my last 2 years of middle school, so I'm 7th, 8th grade. Keep that in mind. We not thinking in our little kid brains, oh, they said they blood brothers. The picture that Michael used and the picture that EJ used, they look nothing alike. We not thinking about that. But I mean, you don't have to look like your siblings, or maybe they got like a different mom, a different dad. I don't know. We not thinking that deep into it. We just know EJ fine, Michael fine. We got 2 fine boos, right? Cool. So we get off the phone with all of them, and EJ calls my phone. And then Michael calls Millie's cell phone off the house phone. So she in one corner of the room caked up. I'm in one corner of the room caked up. Cool. That's the backstory on how we met them, right? I know. It's crazy. I don't care. I was in 7th grade. So what? Because y'all love this. Oh, I would have. Oh, why did you? Oh, that. I was literally a child. You're just here for the experience. You're just here for the entertainment. Don't tell me, oh, I should, I want to hear it. Anyways, so at this time, because this was when my parents were still married, my parents wasn't going for none of that boyfriend stuff. You can't have a boyfriend. You can't go out on no dates. You can't do nothing. You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do that. Whatever. So I'm telling him this, like, he's asking, like, to see me, like, sometimes, but I'm just like, no, my parents. I hate having cotton mouth so bad. Anyways, drop that right there. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm like, my parents not going like for none of that. He was asking like to see me and to hang out and stuff, and I'm just like, no, they're not going for none of that. And we was talking for like a year at this point. And mind you, I had only seen that one picture of him. Like, for the whole entire year. Like I had only seen that one picture. And mind you, I'm sending him pictures and stuff. He would just never send them back. But I'm not thinking like, I'm not pressed about it. I'm not thinking twice about it. I'm not like, why is he not sending me? I just know like I'm looking at this one picture and he all on my MySpace page, all down my wall and stuff, and like he looked fine. So I'm not asking for no pictures. Okay, so fast forward. Because at this point, like, we're like boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't count this as like a real relationship, but we're very much like boyfriend and girlfriend, y'all. Like, he asked me to be his girlfriend. We used to sit and talk on the phone like all day, all night long, till like my house phone would go like dead. Then I would go to my cell phone, because you know, back in the day, you couldn't get on the cell phone before 9 o'clock because it wasn't free before 9. Just the struggle. And I remember our song, Y'all, used to be Forever by Chris Brown. Like, we used to sit on the phone and he would be watching 106 in Park and I would be watching 106 in Park and he would just sing the song to me like over the phone. It was so cute. Okay, so that was the first year of our relationship, right? So now, I'm in 8th grade now. Cool. My parents giving me a little bit more freedom. I'm going to high school next year. And at this point, they know who EJ is. They know I've been texting and talking to him every single day for a whole year. My mom has talked to him on the phone. My mom has talked to his grandma. My mom has talked to Michael. My mom has talked to the family pet. My mom has talked to the goldfish. My mom has talked to everybody in their household, right? So she's like a little bit more like lenient now. Like, I'm like, can I go see EJ? And Millie gonna go with me because Millie talks to her brother, like, can we go hang out with them? She's all for it. So at this point, because remember I said he was pressing me like last year and I couldn't like go nowhere. This year now I'm pressing him. Now he coming up with excuses on why he can't hang out. And I think because he was kind of smart in this aspect, he was trying to like spin it like, oh, well, at least I'm asking her so it looks like I'm pressed, but I'm really happy that she's saying no because you know you're a catfish, right? So now when the tables have turned and I can actually go and hang out with you, now it's, oh, I got practice. Oh, I'm on punishment. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. It's like he was always on lockdown, but you always talking to me on the phone. I don't know how anybody else household used to operate, but if I'm on punishment, phone privileges are taken away too. Like, it's not like, oh, you're on punishment, but you can stay on the phone with your nigga all day, you know? Like, that didn't make sense. So I'm just like, okay, like, why do it seem like every single time I talk to you, you on punishment? Like, it ain't that much trouble to get in the world. And also, it didn't make sense to me because they lived with their grandma and she was like sick and stuff. So it's like punishment. Like, I'm not trying to sound like mean or nothing, but like, how much punishment could she really enforce when she's sick? Like, she was sick. So I don't know, it just wasn't making sense to me. So now I'm kind of like getting irritated because I'm just like, before I couldn't see my man, now I have like the space and opportunity to spend time with him and it's just not happening. Like, I was asking so much to the point my mom was like, what happened? Like, you was asking to go see him and like I would have thought I would have been took y'all by now. I'm just like, I don't know, like he just always got some excuse. I really don't know. She was like, he used to always be asking to see you like last year. I'm like, exactly. So whatever. Now mind you, at this point I have gotten a second picture. Well, I didn't technically get that first picture. I seen it on my Facebook. So I've gotten like my first picture to my phone, but technically the second picture that I've seen, right? Why would he send this picture to my phone, y'all? It was literally the exact same picture, but so say the picture that I seen on MySpace, he was like looking directly at the camera. The picture that he sent to my phone, it was like the same day, same outfit, same background, same everything, but he just turned his face to the side. I mean, you still fine, but I'm just like, this is like the same picture. Like, why would you send me? So I'm just like, this must be old or something I said. And he was like, no, why you say that? So I'm just like, oh, well, maybe he only got like one black beater. Maybe he only got like one black tank top and that's like his favorite hat. And he always used that background. Like, maybe this is like a different day. I know it looks exactly alike and I know it like literally is the exact same picture, but like maybe not, right? Okay, cool. I'm not on it too much. I ain't press him about it on that. So I'm just like, okay, well, thank you for the picture. You look good as fuck, babe. So, mind you, like I said, the guy in the picture is tall, and he's like, I don't know how to explain it. He's like tall, but like built, like not built, like tall and muscular. Like you can see like the guy in the picture, like he clearly like works out, like he has like good definition in his arms and stuff. Like you can clearly tell like this guy was in shape, and that made sense because EJ actually he really did play football. I know this for a fact, but just not the position and all of that he told me he did play. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. He's an athlete. Yeah, he's supposed to be in shape. He's supposed to look like this, right? So one day we at school, and the same homegirl that orchestrated like this whole thing, right? She's on the phone with her boo, y'all. She did not care. She used to be on the phone with this little boy in the middle of the algebra class. She don't care. Talking to him on speakerphone. She do not care. So the gym class that we had, or I don't know if it was called PE, it don't matter. The gym class that we had, the coach from my middle school, she did not give a damn about nothing. You could do whatever. She just here for a check. She's passing everybody. So that was basically just a free period. So she will always be on the phone with him. And one day we just like all sitting around. She talked to him on speakerphone, and EJ and Michael and like the other guys who were his homeboys or whatever, they were all like in the background, and they were, I guess, like running or like playing tag or like something like that. I really can't remember. I just remember him saying something along the lines of EJ, like, you too slow, that's why your stomach hanging over the top of your pants like that. So I'm just like, why is he trying to be funny and lie on my man like that? Ain't no stomach hanging over the top of his pants. He has an 8-pack. Ain't no stomach. So I'm like, cause I'm talking to him at this point, like, says homegirl's boo's name, like, don't be talking about my man like that. Like, his stomach don't hang over the top of his pants. What are you talking about? He said, whose stomach don't hang over the top of his pants? I said, EJ's stomach do not hang over the top of his pants. He got an 8-pack. Y'all, when I tell you, when I said 8-pack, all of them collectively started busting out laughing. Like, it was like they sound like a pack of hyenas, how hard and loud they was laughing. So I'm like, what is the joke? Like, what? Like, have y'all never seen an 8-pack before? Have y'all never seen a set of rock hard abs? Like, what is going on? So I'm just like, what's funny? Like, why are we laughing? He said, EJ don't got no damn 8-pack. That's what he told you? I said, that's what I know. So at this point, EJ is trying to take the phone from homegirl's boo. So I'm like, babe, what's going on? So he like, we're gonna call y'all back, and hangs up the phone. So I'm looking at Millie, and I'm looking at the phone, and I'm looking at the homegirl. She looking at me. And I'm like, I'm tripping, or that was weird. They like, yeah, no, that was weird. So I'm like, okay, maybe he's just like shape funny, and he got like a little gut or something. Cause you know, like, have y'all ever seen, do y'all know what lean belly is? Like, have you ever seen like a guy who drinks like a lot and he forms like that like rock hard belly? I didn't know like what that was at the time. I'm just trying to get y'all to visualize what I'm thinking in my head. Like, maybe he just got like a little gut, cause like the arms and stuff is still, but like I'm like, well, no, that don't make sense, because in the picture he was like holding up his tank top a little bit, and you can see the abs. It ain't no stomach hanging over the top of the pants. So I'm confused. So I'm texting him like, why you hang up? What's going on? What he talking about you big as fuck? What he talking about your stomach hanging over the top of your pants? What he talking about you slow? Like, what is he talking about? So he texted me back like, I'm gonna call you after school. So I'm like, okay, I'm waiting. By the time I know it, it's 9 o'clock now. Like, I'm looking at the house phone, waiting to see, cause y'all know, with the house phone, you have like if it's connected to like the cable or whatever, when somebody call your house phone, the number appear like on the screen, like while you watching TV. I'm waiting by the TV, waiting by the phone. I ain't never get no call. By the time I know it, it's 9 o'clock. So I'm like, I could talk to you for the free on the cell phone now. You told me you was gonna call me after school, you never called. So I called him. He didn't answer. So I'm texting him like, you said you was gonna call after school, blah, blah. He calls me, y'all, right before I have to give my mama my phone. Because my mom used to take my phone at night, which, I mean, like, rightfully so. Your house, your rules, girl. I don't pay not a bill in this mother at all. So what you say goes, cool. I used to didn't like it, but whatever. So say I could be on my cell phone from like 9 to like maybe like 11:30 or whatever. So he called me at like 11:29. And he knew I had to give my mom my phone. Like, I have to go put my phone on her dresser in her room. So I'm just like, you did that shit on purpose. Like, what? So he was just like, okay, I'm gonna talk to you like in the morning. So I'm tossing and turning all night long because I'm just like, why did he say that? And now I'm starting to think like, you know what? I really don't even know like what he looked like for real, because I only got these 2 pictures to go off of. So I wake up in the morning and I text him good morning and all that, and I'm just like, send me a picture of your outfit today, like something like that. Like, send me a picture like in today's time, like send me a picture like of right now, like present. So he was just like, no, it's something like wrong with my camera, like the lens part, like it's cracked across like the screen or what, like the, you know, like the actual lens part of the camera, like it's cracked, like I can't send it. So I'm like, okay, use my Kel phone. My Kel phone broke. That's why it was like an excuse after an excuse. So I'm just like, now hold the hell up. Now, I didn't know what the term catfish was at this time, y'all. Like, catfish was not like a TV show or nothing at this time. All you said was, oh, this person wasn't who they said they was, and it was a fake person. I don't know what the hell we were saying. So I'm just like, no, because I'm like, the voice go with how he look, and like, he wouldn't lie to me like that. Like, there's no way. So I'm telling Millie all of this, and she like, you know what, I really don't know what my Kel looks like either, because all I have is this one picture on MySpace, and his picture was actually like really like bad quality. It was really like blurry. You could still like make out what the guy looked like, but she don't really know what her man looked like either. We 2 years in at this point. So she like, oh no. So she was like, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. So she said whatever she said to my Kel, and y'all, she says whatever she says to my Kel, y'all, and he ends up telling her, no, that's not me in the picture on MySpace. So she's like, send me a picture of you right now. And this is like what she's like telling me before she showed me the picture. So she's like, send me a picture of what you look like right now. And I don't know if like Millie like intimidated him, or if he just cared about her so much, because she wants some shit like, if you don't tell me like what you look like or show me what you look like, I'm never talking to you ever again. So I don't know, that put a little bit of fire in his ass. I don't know. This boy sent Millie a picture of him and EJ and their grandmother. Baby, when I tell you, nothing like the boy on MySpace. Nothing like the boy on MySpace. When homegirl Boo said stomach hanging over the top of the pants, he meant that shit. He meant that shit. Stomach quite literally drooping over the top. And like, I'm not even trying to like say, hey, if you big a little bit, if your stomach do hang over the top of your pants, more power to you. Let me tell you something though. When I was in the 8th grade, baby, I wasn't even tall yet. I was like a cool 90 pounds, 5'5", 5'6". Like, I'm little as hell. This boy, oh, and I forgot to tell y'all. So we like 7th, 8th grade. They was like a little older than us. It was like 7th, 8th grade. They was like 9th, 10th grade. Why would you think I want to we quite literally look like the number 10. I kid you not. I kid you not. I'm not even trying to sound mean or nothing, but hey, if my preference is to not want to talk to somebody who is big as hell, I don't have to talk to somebody who's big as hell, and you lied about it. Why would you not? I mean, like, I guess the point of a catfish is to, like, look polar opposite of what you actually look like, I guess. But I was just so befuddled and confused. I started, like, stuttering. I didn't know what to say. I'm like, this is not them. Like, no, it is not. Like, the voice that he got don't even match what I'm looking at right now. She was like, this is them for real. Like, this is them. So she finds Michael's actual MySpace page. These niggas then created fake MySpace pages. Literally, fake MySpace pages. So I'm just like, I'm confused because they was friends with, like, okay, so if the homeboys knew that they was catfishing and, like, using fake pictures and had, like, fake pages, why would they not say that? Because they was friends with the real people, like, the people that I actually knew was the people in real life. They was friends with these people on MySpace. According to these boys, though, they didn't know, like, that was who it was. Like, they just thought these two, like, random pages was just, like, random people. They didn't know it was, like, they real life homeboys pretending to be these people, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm looking at the picture and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm gonna say to this man. I don't know what I'm gonna say to him because I'm scared. And I'm like, this is why you didn't want to meet up, and this is why you always had an excuse, because you knew you looked like how you looked. So the time comes where he calls my phone and we're talking after school and Millie is there, and I don't know if he knows that I know, but I just came out the gate with it. I said, why did you use fake pictures on MySpace? Like, why did you send me fake pictures? Like, why did you send me a fake picture? So he was like, what you talking about? I said, Michael sent Millie a picture of both of y'all and your grandma, and you look nothing like the picture that I see on MySpace and the picture that you sent to my phone. It got quiet. So I'm like, why did you use, like, a fake picture? Like, you could have used your real picture. He was like, no, I couldn't have. I'm glad you know. I'm glad you fucking know. Not talking to me. I'm glad you know. And I'm not trying to sound mean. I swear I'm not trying to sound mean. But it's just like, you can't do that to people. Like, you have to, like, I get, like, maybe you felt like a little insecure. And I don't want you to feel like that. But you can't go around trying to, like, finagle people and lie to them. Like, you have to be yourself and then let somebody choose if they want to deal with you or not. Like, I used to go through that. Like, when I hit my growth spurt, I was hella insecure. Like, I grew like 4 or 5 inches in a summer, y'all. Like, in a summer, I was hella insecure. Like, hella insecure. Like, boys would tell me all the time, like, oh, I would talk to you if you wasn't tall, or they would start talking to me, and then their homeboys would, like, find out that they was talking to me, and then their homeboys would, like, clown them, like, oh, you talking to somebody who's tall, and then they wouldn't want to talk to me no more. Like, I get it. But me now, it's just like, baby, take it or fucking leave it. I don't give a damn. I never gave a fuck. What are you talking about? You can't do that. Like, you have to let somebody decide if they want to choose to talk to you or not. Like, you can't just, like, I'm like, where did you even get this picture from? So he was just like, okay, I'm going to tell you. I just Googled the picture. I don't know who it is. I just Googled it. I said, and then you made a fake page. He said, yeah. I said, did your friends know? Like, do homegirl, boyfriend, like, I'm saying, like, the real names. Do homegirl, boyfriend know? He was like, no, he doesn't know. Like, I sent you those pictures. I said, so that's why the other day, whenever he was saying, like, you was running slow and, like, your stomach was flopping over the top of your pants, that's why you wanted to end the phone call? He was like, yeah. So at this point, I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't want nothing to do with him no more. And it's not even, like, the fact that, like, he looked nothing like the pictures. It was just like, you lied to me all of this time, y'all. Like, he would be telling me, like, stuff, like, workouts that he would do to, like, keep his abs, and, like, oh, he's so tall, like, sometimes he can't find jeans to fit. It was just, like, details about how this fake person that's supposed to be you looks, and you look nothing like that. Like, the guy picture that he used, he was, like, tall and skinny. EJ real life was, like, short and stout. Like, stout? big, hefty, large. Whatever. So I didn't want nothing to do with him no more. I'm like, why would you sit up there and lie to me for 2 years? I'm like, so what was gonna happen if I never like caught on to this? Like, what was gonna happen if Millie never figured it out and I never figured it out? Like, what was you gonna do? You was just gonna keep like dodging me, like we was never gonna see each other? He was like, I mean, I was gonna tell you eventually. I said, when? He was like, I don't know, probably like some years down the line. You thought I was gonna be talking to you in high school and like only be talking to you on the phone and through text? Huh? What? Beat it. I'm like, oh hell no. So after that, I stopped talking to him. I'm not gonna lie, my feelings was hurt a little bit because particularly because my 8th grade year, y'all, I'm not even gonna hold you, this one cute boy in my school had a crush on me, and I felt like I couldn't have a crush back on him because I'm trying to be loyal to EJ big ass, even though I didn't know EJ was big. And that had made me feel some type of way because I'm just like, I just wasted this whole year and I could have been with my crush who's crushing on me, which I could have been crushing on him back. But I'm trying to be loyal to your ass because I think you look good. The crush looked better than him. The crush actually looked kind of better than the fake EJ. And my feelings was hurt because he had moved away after that, so I couldn't even like spin a block and try to like talk to him in high school or nothing. He moved. Damn. That had really like irritated me so bad. So I was gonna say it had hurt my feelings because when you get used to like talking to somebody every single day, all day, it's just like when y'all stop or like y'all break up, y'all stop talking or whatever, it like, I don't know, it just made me sad because I'm just like, I don't know, I just got used to like the vibe or whatever. So after that, I told him we breaking up, I don't want nothing to do with you, you lied to me, I can't believe you lied. Sorry I lied to you, Martin, I just didn't want to go to Arizona. Yeah, and then after that, y'all, he stalked me for like years. He stalked me. He would call my phone blocked before I changed my number. He would call my phone blocked. He would make fake pages. Instagram and stuff is a thing at this point. I done found his Facebook. Yeah, he would stalk me. He would text me off like text-free numbers, like, please just talk to me. He used to tell people like I was his one true love. He will never love like this ever again. He's so sad. He really feel like we're gonna get married like later on down the line after I like truly get over it. Just all of this bullshit. And yeah, I was just like, hey, don't hold your breath. Don't hold your damn breath thinking we finna get married, baby, because this is not gonna happen. So sorry. But yeah, that was the time that I got catfished, and I feel like I was being a pick-me. Talking about we gonna send a group picture and they gonna pick and choose who they wanted. Yeah. So if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. Just leave something so we can have more traction to the page. We're trying to hit 10K so we can do this giveaway. I know y'all like that. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Turn on your post bell notifications. I'm gonna do a unpopular opinions video, and I really feel like I'm gonna ruffle some feathers. So if you're interested in that, make sure you tune in tomorrow for that video. And if not, I'm gonna see you next week for a brand new story time. Bye, y'all.